Welcome. In front of me I have the router from Asus, exactly the RT-AC51U, and today I'll show you how to go through the setup of this router. So nowadays majority of routers that come out have also their application which allows you to quickly connect them on your phone and access these settings. Now I'll mention before I get started, I did have a slight problem with it. For some reason it didn't want to allow me to log into it, so I did reset it. We'll see if that actually helps. And it's just loaded in. As you can see, it appeared right here, Asus 90. I don't know why it's called 90 though, but it's the only router from Asus around, so it is it. I know that much. So anyway, there's two ways we can quickly connect to it. Number one, let's start off by going into the Play Store. And you want to download, as you can see, Asus router. I already have it downloaded, so we can open it up. It will ask you for access to location. I believe it needs location just so it can actually scan for basically routers around. So anyway, from here we're going to add a device, select a router, and see if it can actually find it. And there it is, so we can connect to it. Open your mobile device, Wi-Fi. Okay, so it still tells me to basically connect it through Wi-Fi. Now, before I get started with that, I will mention that there is also another way you can do it. If we flip it over, oh, that's nice, it's actually standing up. You can see there's a bunch of information on here. So number one, right here, password. This is the Wi-Fi password. So when you go into the settings on your phone, find the Asus 90 hotspot or Wi-Fi, you will use this password right here to connect to it. And for you, obviously this will be a different password right here than it is for me. Additionally, username and password for logging into the router itself. As you can see, it's admin. That's just the default one, at least that's what it should be. We'll see if it now works or not. And lastly, we do have this QR code which quickly allows us to scan QR and connect without actually typing in the password, which is what I'm actually gonna go with. So anyway, on my phone I'm gonna launch, at least on Huawei, it's under the camera app. So let me just quickly pop it open. You'll have this little button using Huawei. And from here you have the code scanner. Different devices have it in different places, but if you can find it, you can simply just do this. As you can see, I didn't do really anything. I just scanned it, realized what network or what Wi-Fi it is, and automatically connected to it. So we can click connect, and let's give it a second. Come on, connect. There we go. So as you can see, I didn't need to actually put any password because it already got it from the QR code. So anyway, this Wi-Fi network has no internet access. Continue anyway. Yes, we're gonna continue. Obviously you can see that I don't have any kind of Wi-Fi plugged into it or network, so it is just a strict setup without any kind of additional settings. So from here we're gonna find that application, which for me is right here. Should be able to now, there we go, pick it again. Select get started. Now I'll mention that when you plug in your router right away, it won't show up in your application for like a couple minutes. It is going through like a setup and boot up on here. Basically want to look for those three dots right here to show up before you can actually find it in the application itself or when in your Wi-Fi network. No cable detected. Check your cable. Connect. Apparently I cannot go without it without actually connecting network for some odd reason. Which I don't actually have a cable here because this is just a guide tutorial. But anyway, guess I will finish it up at this, to be honest. So once you set it up, you should have access to all the settings to change passwords and stuff like that. And obviously to log into it, you will use the password that is right here. Like I mentioned before, the user username is admin, and password is also admin. Unless the application gives you the option to change it. If you change it, then obviously it will be whatever you set it up, but by default that is what is at the back. So anyway, that is kind of how you'd connect the router, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.